How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I have for you all the 97 overall Player of the Month Cody Bellinger debut, as well as the 99 overall Prestige Reggie Jackson debut in this Moonshot event. So I'll go ahead and hide the face cam. This Cody Bellinger card is extremely good. I'm going to be using him in center field, and this Reggie Jackson Prestige version is also really good. He'll have silver defense, a little bit better speed, as well as 118 power. So very first at bat with Cody Bellinger, he hits a 96-mile-an-hour fastball up and inside off the ball, sends it out for an 87-mile-an-hour good okay home run. Now in my very first at bat with Reggie Jackson, he smacks one to left field off the wall. But this event is going to get pretty crazy because you are only able to use bronze right-handed pitchers or common left-handed pitchers. I did notice that some people were using Johnny Venters or Brent Suter, a couple different lefties that people had in their bullpen. Anyway, this event is going to be a home run derby. That's what it's all about. It's all about giving up a lot of runs. It's all about scoring a lot of runs and mainly focused on prestiging some of these cards. So here, this opponent gets something going. My very first Moonshot event game, and we are getting smacked. He's up 5-1. Daniel Murphy sends one deep, and in this inning right here, I had a chance to make a comeback. I had something going there, chased a bad pitch. That's probably the one thing you want to avoid, is just chasing pitches outside the strike zone. Some of these common or bronze cards will be effective pitchers because they have outlier quirks or they have different pitch repertoires like a slurve or a circle changeup. These guys can still get outs. Here we're facing Pat Neshek down to the last few outs, and Nolan Gorman sends one deep. So luckily we get something going in the bottom of the third inning. We do still have a chance to make this comeback down to the last out. We're going to need a miracle, though. Both Cody Bellinger and Reggie Jackson in this game, though, did pretty well. I mean, Reggie hits one off the wall. That probably would have been a fly out if that wasn't Prestige Reggie. I wasn't really on that ball all the way, and it's kind of interesting how much I've noticed a difference in the Prestige version of certain cards. I mean, I tried out Chipper and now Reggie. Those are the two Prestige cards that I have. I'm working towards prestiging Cody Bellinger as well as Didi Gregorius in this event. Just working on trying to hit home runs, trying to accumulate these stats, and here Cody Bellinger sends another one out. This guy is really good. They originally gave him some live series quirks, and those quirks have been taken off his player card now, but honestly, it's probably a good thing that they took off those live series quirks. The card is already really good, and he would have been the only flashback player in the entire game to have live series quirks. I'm not really sure if that would be fair, but to start this next game off, I did hit 4 home runs in a row with all the guys. We hit one with Taylor Trammell, Cody Bellinger, Reggie Jackson, Nolan Gorman, now Nolan Jones. 5 home runs in a row to start this game off, and that's pretty big. I mean, I'm going to give up a lot of runs. I'm going to give up a lot of home runs, I'm sure. He goes to Johnny Venters. So as you can see, you can bring in a lefty as long as it is a common. I'm not sure if you can use a knuckleball pitcher in this event. I've never tried it. I haven't faced one. I've only played a handful of games, though. So anyway, Reggie Jackson in his second at-bat of this game hits a solo shot again. So going the other way, that +3 power and contact against lefties for that Reggie Jackson is certainly going to help. Didi Gregorius is going deep in the top of the third inning. The opponent was able to tack on a couple runs, making it a 7-4 game. We extend the lead now to 8-4. A 4-run deficit, and he only has 3 outs to work with, but still, we need to tack on as many runs as we can. He has Joe Kelly in the game, and this card has the outlier quirk. He throws extremely hard, but doesn't really have the greatest control. So I'm just waiting for a pitch over the middle of the plate. There he goes with a fastball up above the zone, but Dalton Varsho does have an amazing swing. I've had 5 hits with him, I think 6 hits with him in total. All of them have been home runs, so I can't really not get a regular single with that card, but he just seems to hit the ball so well, and even his line drives went out against the lefty in that last one. So we'll go ahead and hop into another game here. I'm really excited that the developers released this event, this Moonshot event. It is going to be extremely challenging at times just to even pitch and get outs in this event, but I really like it just because it's a lot of fun. It's always fun to participate in this home run derby style event. I'm really excited for the next event coming out in the next couple of weeks, as well as the free-for-all event coming out towards the end of the month or leading into the next month. So I think that with that being said, I think that these events are always fun. Moonshot events in MLB The Show with common players, bronze pitchers, the best hitters in the game. And now that you are able to prestige these cards, I think that this event is incredible. I mean, I do plan on giving up a lot of home runs as well. I did mention that a couple times. But, I mean, as you can see here, I mean, this pitch he probably wasn't even on. He gets rewarded with a 2-run shot. It's just really difficult to get outs with some of these guys. You cannot miss your spot. Even when you do hit your spot, you still might give up a double into the gap. I thought for sure I would try to get that one and try to dive, make the play, and try to walk off this next game. Now he's on third base in scoring position. We have Jordan Hicks in the game. This card also has Outlier, a couple good bronze cards I've been using, and he bloops that one in. So it's just really tough to get some of these outs. I mean, sometimes you're going to give up late base hits, very late jammed base knocks, and we do have a chance to win this one. We are the home team. We just need to capitalize on a home run, a base knock, and a home run. There we get a perfect line drive out. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you give up a very late hit. Sometimes you get rewarded on an early good swing, and then, you line out on a perfect. So it's crazy the way that this game can play sometimes. I also chased a bad pitch and ended up losing the game. So I got to tip my cap. The opponent scored 3 runs in the top of the 3rd inning there, and I just couldn't clutch up. I chased that bad pitch, hit into a double play. Anyway, in this next game, the opponent starts off with a double play in the very first inning. We have Nolan Gorman coming up. I kind of mix the lineup around a little bit. I'm trying to get Cody Bellinger as many at-bats as possible. I have him in the leadoff spot. I have him in the 2 spot at times in this event. I'm also using Didi Gregorius, but I have him batting lower in the lineup to try to clutch up and get some RBIs or just drive some runs in. I need some production from the bottom half of my lineup in this one as well. But we also have a lot of future star cards that we can use. I mean, we are lowering the rating mod with 2 common guys on the bench, Leotis Taveras and somebody else, Magnerius Sierra, something like that, a guy with good speed. But I am going to put a couple of lefties in my bullpen just because I feel that, hidden lefty might be challenging for some people. I might be able to get some outs that way just by including a couple commons like Johnny Venters, that Brent Suter card, maybe a different lefty that I haven't really seen before, or just based on the guys that I faced a couple times here in this event. I think that might be the move. But Reggie Jackson hits his first home run. These clips were uploaded a little bit out of order. This was actually his first home run, a walk-off home run. And I wanted to include some of the other games previously out of order because we got kind of rewarded with some interesting home runs with Bellinger. We did hit a couple home runs out with him, but I wanted to provide some action throughout the entire video. So I do that every now and then. I'll just upload the games out of order. Here we're playing against somebody who really likes Panda Express. We have Reggie Jackson up. He hits one to center field. Perfect line drive. I've already noticed a big-time difference with that Prestige card. And I'm really looking forward to prestiging some right-handed hitters later on. Maybe even Mickey Mantle coming up in this free-for-all event. Just working on trying to max out my team to their full potential. I like the monthly award cards so far, but I probably won't end up prestiging Carlos Correa just because I don't know if I'll get enough at-bats with him when it's all said and done. I like the Didi Gregorius card a little bit more. Here we go. We got 4 runs in this one. A double from Jazz Chisholm. This card is really good as well. I like using some of these future stars. We have Brandon Marsh on the bench. We also have Willie McCovey on the bench. I haven't really got too many at-bats with him. But this opponent is one swing away from making this a game right here. Here we have Garrett Richards in the ball game. He's a starting pitcher. Kind of has good velocity, but also throws a slider as a primary. I really have no idea who to use on my pitching staff for this event. I'm just winging it. I'm trying to just use anybody I can to get one out at a time. I'm bound to give up a ton of runs and lose a lot of these games as well. Already took a couple L's, if you noticed, in the gameplay, but it is what it is. I'm just trying to grind out the game. I have been playing the computer a lot. So with that being said, I need to get my approach back at the plate, get the swing timing down, even on All-Star. I mean, I've been playing a lot on Veteran, doing Showdown, doing all these moments, grinding out everything in the game. So I'm looking to get back into this event and work my way up towards Hall of Fame difficulty again, get into some custom practice a little bit there, and then get back into ranked season. So I've been trying to grind it out, trying to upload as many videos as I can. We're working on Bellinger's debut here and Reggie Jackson's debut, the Prestige version. That was a great pitch to hit with Bellinger. I missed it, popped it up, just early pop. That's unfortunate. Would have liked to send that one out for a 3-run shot. Anytime you get, guys on base with the Prestige card or a guy that you're looking to Prestige, you want to capitalize every time. I mean, you never want to get out with them, but it will happen. It will happen anyway. Jazz Chisholm is smacking another double. This card's really good. I really had a lot of success with him in the Future Star event, or I guess the event where you could use all Future Stars and just all those guys when Stage 2 came out. I thought that Jazz Chisholm was one of the better ones, and this Didi Gregorius has an amazing no-doubt swing. I mean, I only have 3 hits with this card, and all of them have been home runs, it seems. Well, I guess I uploaded some of the clips out of order, so I might even have a couple more home runs. But anyway, we end up getting the strikeout looking to end the game. 7-1 there to end it. Thank you all for watching this video. I'm College Lefty, and I'll probably be live streaming this event a little bit later today. Peace out.